Night Dominato Cup NRL shutout against Aussie Tugboat versus the Chester Road Railers. So here's Aussie Tugboat in the red and white of the Dragons, which I understand is CEO Todd Greenberg's favourite team. James English. Good solid team, and here come the Chester Road Railers, led by James Tedesco. And they'll give him a bit of shit, and that's strictly off the nearly NRL form so far. But they do have some pretty big names in their team. A little Bulldog logo there on the jersey. There's a bit of a homage to Brookie, making the Bulldogs, what is it, Jersey flag or one of them younger teams. But good job, little man. Very proud of you, and looking for you to kill it in the future as you keep going. So Brodie Croft to start us off, kicks off, and for the Aussie Tugboat we've got Matt Lodge. What a return from a season-ending ACL injury to be ready for round one against the Chester Road Railers.
Good play, getting it away. Classic tackle.
He's a good pick-up for a Loyal. Oh, what a hit on Isaac Luke. Puts it on early. This is the kind of stuff we love to see. Micah Sevo on the wing. Last year's top try scorer in the NRL. Gets a run with Aussie Tugboat for the Dominato Cup 2020 season. Fifth tackle.
Gets a kick away.
And Harris DeVita again, another good pickup from the Warriors. Playing in the halves for Aussie Tugboat. Jordan Rapana yet to return from rugby league. But if we're going to stay true, he is part of the Chester Road Railers squad. Go and check it out. So he gets a run in this game, and funny enough, I'm pretty sure they created him too. So that's why he's there. Paul Momirovsky. Oh, what was that pass? Straight to Isaac Luke. He made the break too. So here we go. Aussie Tugboat.
Driving forwards. That is strong. Smith charges up and through it.
Oh, Will Smith, good run. Good offload to Harris DeVita. And they go on the attack in the fourth tackle inside the 40 of the Roosters. Not the Roosters, sorry, the Railers.
That's tackle 5.
That's fifth tackle, 25 out.
Can't keep up with him.
Oh, he's put a big shot on him too, back in back play. Jordan Rapana goes through. The defence scrambles quite well though, and they pull him down. Here's Paul Momovsky, flicks it up to Tim Glasby. Did very well to scramble in defence there. I did think Jordan Rapana was away.
His run. Tackles up. Keary. What a step.
Oh, Tedesco. He is going to be difficult to stop. I think he is the top player in the game of Rugby League Live 4. And plays for the Chester Road Railers. The Railers, I love that name. Oh, they've picked it up. Did he get it down? No, he didn't. Held up. Campbell Gillard. All he had to do was roll over, and it's try time. Now Aussie Tugboat with a break by Jai Arrow. Good meters. Get out of trouble. Harris DeVita. He gets in there. Does a bit of work. Oh, I'm going to run it 2 offside players and then I'm going to flick it back. What are you doing? Take off.
He surges forward. Let him go.
5th tackle. What about 37 out, I reckon? Puts the kick in. Oh!
This could be trouble.
Toto!
Finally wrapped up.
He's picked up. Oh, what a hit. Was that Matt Lodge? I think that's Lodge. He's dropped Croft there. I think Glaspie's driven back. Aussie Tugboat shaping up in defence here. This is why I've got to play with the camera, guys, because I wish I knew who put that shot on. That was brilliant. David Fafita. Good for about 15 minutes in a game. Absolutely turns it on. That 15 minutes can win or lose you a game, though. And outside of that, not a very consistent player. Once he gets his consistency, he's going to be pushing Tolmalolo for top player. But until then, Payne Haas, he's another one. I think much the same, except Haas will sustain it a bit longer in a game. Anyway, Aussie Tugboat with Tohu Harris on the 40-metre line. 3rd tackle, Mitch Barnett. Straight through, then flicks it out to Fitzgibbon.
Attacking strongly. Arrow breaks through.
Oh, Sivo. Hard to pull down. 15 out, last tackle. Aussie Tugboat on the attack here. Oh, he's had a shocker. Thrown it to the wrong player there. Corey Horsburgh picks it up. And he's just killed him there. 0-0, so it's safe to say they're both pretty even at the moment. Here's David Fafita. That is what he's capable of. I mean, Luke Keary got driven back, but David Fafita pokes his nose through a hole and often goes straight through it. God help his misses.
Keary goes downfield before they used up all of their tackles.
Downfield, he's kicked it straight across field. He's put his team under pressure here. There's Aussie Tugboat, start their set of 6 from 40. Legit, have you signed Bryce Cartwright? I've never seen a bigger waste of space. I'm sorry, Todd, I think you're cool, but man, I can't remember the last time I legitimately disliked a player more than I disliked Bryce Cartwright. He is useless. Obviously a member of the Biggin Eagles for a couple of years straight, but absolutely useless. He belongs at the Gold Coast Titans because they, as an NRL club, are absolutely useless too. Anyway, let's see how his big kick goes. Yeah, awesome. Straight to Tedesco and he nearly goes length of the field. Actually, he gets to the 15, but that's still near. Oh. Bet you that was Bryce Cartwright giving that penalty away. Anyway, let's get off Bryce Cartwright. It's not about that dickhead. It's about the Dominato Cup 2020 NRL shutout. Broadcasting live. Actually, it's not live, it's pre-recorded, but I won't tell you that. I do it when I get the time, but I release it to you. This is Wednesday night football, game number 2. So far, we've seen the Benji Brilliance knock off Tiger Power. The Gronks beats the Biggins Eagles. Cabbage came up with a 2-point win over Preckled Phoenix in the first game of Wednesday night football. And right now we have the Chester Road Railers taking on Aussie Tugboat for the second game of Wednesday night football. Get drunk, enjoy it, get a bit of football. It's not the razzle dazzle you'd expect from the NRL, but it's still football. Cheer them on. I don't know if you've heard it, but I've got a bit excited in these calls so far. It is good, and at least we've got something. Tohu Harris straight through. See that ankle tap can mess with a few teams. Just so you all know too, I played Stewie the other night. He couldn't pick another team other than Cabbage, so it was Biggins Eagles versus Cabbage. Knocked him off 16-6. No, it was 16-10. Sorry. Same shit. Different smell. Good little game. Online. So if you are online, feel free to shoot us an invite. More than happy to get a game in with anybody. I'm a bit of a gaming slut like that. And if you've got Call of Duty, hit a man up. More than happy to go like trio in the Battle Royale. Pretty shit. I'll get shot straight away, but I'll still join the game and enjoy it with you. Well, co-op. Co-op's always fun. Anyway, we've got 3.5 minutes left in the first half. The scores are 0-0.
They roll forward again.
Hard to say who's been on top in this game so far. They've both had a bit of flash of brilliance. I'd say probably Aussie Tugboat have been a little bit more on top. But it's been a good game. We've already seen 2 big hits. Oh, speaking of the devil. Once again, this is why I've got to play with the camera angle. I would have loved to have known who put that shot on them. But we're about to go into half time. Last play of the half. And Tohu Harris is pulled down. On the oh no, he is the last play of the half. He's put it down there.
They kicked downfield. They didn't use all their tackles there. Tedesco.
Tedesco, he's pulled down. There's half time.
The first half is all over.
0-0. Chester Road Railers versus Aussie Tugboat.
Very good half. Both coaches will be wanting their players to stick to.
Well, that first half was very evenly matched. Not a lot in it. As the score suggests, 0-all. Thank you, Archie, for bringing me the wine. Did send a little shout out for it. Clearly the wife won't do it, but that's why you have children. Certainly not to get locked in with them for any time, because my God, they are painful. But when you're having a bit of a wine, oh, Glaspie, thrown an intercept, and now we're Rare Hargraves. The 2 people you probably don't want to be making a break. But entertaining football all the same. Chester Road Railers giving the ball over and straight off, well not straight off the kickoff, a couple of tackles into the kickoff, right under pressure on their line. Jai Arrow gets very close to the line there. Oh, Matt Lodge, he's returned from an ACL injury. Scores the first try of Aussie Tugboat's season, and it was the easiest try to be scored so far in the competition. Who's that? Corey Horsberg, can be told by the ranger top that he's got there. Just straight past him. Matt Lodge went straight through that line, easier than he went through the front door of the family in New York. Anyway, Harris Tavita converts, and that puts Aussie Tugboat 6-0 up on the Chester Road Railers. There we go. Thank you. Alright. So we've got Brodie Crofts kicking off after the try.
Decides the deep kick is the way to go. He snaffles that one.
Now I know I gave a bit of shit. Oh, they've put a shot on the try scorer, Matt Lodge, but he gets up, he laughs it off. I know I put a bit of shot on the shit on the Chester Road Railers. To be fair, that was entirely to do with their nearly NRL form. These guys have won the competition 3 or 4 years in a row, so to see them win the wooden spoon last year and then start the season terribly this year. It was perfect, and you will not find anybody who will be upset with that. But to be fair, they are putting up a fight here. It certainly hasn't been all Aussie Tugboat's way, but that try was soft. Anyway, here they go. James Tedesco. I think he's going to be the game changer for them throughout the year. He's going to be the one that's going to get them a few wins that might shake up the competition.
True Blue are looking shaky. Feeds the short ball. Kiri.
Oh, he's picked off there. Oh, that's a try time. That is dead set a try. Luke Kiri. It's gone up as a try. Yes. I don't even know why they need to look at it. Was that the 4th time? That is try time. The Chester Road Railers go onto the scoreboard, and all of a sudden this game is 6-4. 6-4. Brodie Croft. Now the funny thing about nearly NRL, we pick club kickers. What I've noticed since creating these teams is that means there's a few teams who don't have noted kickers in their lineup. That's going to make this competition interesting for them, but as you just saw there, Brodie Croft, I don't think he's a noted kicker, and yet he just potted that quite easily. If they score plenty of tries next to the post, it won't affect them. It might be them tries that they've got to score out wide. So hasn't this made it a bit of a game? We're 50 minutes in. Scores are 6-all. 6-all. Campbell Gillard. Probably unlucky to not pick up a try himself earlier on in the game, actually. We saw a doozy in the last game. Cabbage versus Freckled Venus. Cabbage should have probably picked up a penalty try earlier on in the game to Moses Mbai. Then Moses Mbai actually crosses the line and scores, goes up to the video ref and he said no try. Terrible decision. Anyway, Cabbage held on to knock off Freckled Venus. Just in case you missed that, Freckled Venus lost their first game to Cabbage. Cabbage CEO came out after the game and made it very blunt. "Watch out, all you cunts, I'm coming for you," he was quoted to say at the press conference. So let's see if he can actually do it this year, because last year he did the exact same thing and did fuck all. Anyway, back to the Aussie Tugboat versus Chester Road Railers game. Once again, still, they've been pretty even matches so far. The biggest margin has been 8. I mean, yes, we're only 3 games in. The 3 winners are Benji Brilliance, the Gronks, and Cabbage. Charges up and through a tackle. I'm looking forward to game 1 of Thursday night football. We see the first of the Bradshaw brother matchups. We've got Cole Bradshaw, the Brisbane Broncos, versus Ryan Bradshaw's Gold Coast Titans. The Farrabarras versus the Muffin Stuffers. Game 1 of Thursday night football. Make sure you tune in. It is going to be fun. Charlie wants to say a quick hello to the world. Say hello, Charlie. Okay, he's gone quiet all of a sudden. But Chester Road, is Kiri going in again? He's dead set going in again. Kiri, it's gone up as a try. That is a try again. Matt Lodge couldn't hold him. Oh, it actually looks short. No, T-R-Y, as Vossi said, try. And the Chester Road Railers, with 20 minutes left on the clock, have gone 10-6 up. Once again, it's right next to the post, so Brodie Croft shouldn't have a problem potting this. And the Chester Road Railers. 12-6 over Aussie Tugboat. $20 to go on the clock. Can Aussie Tugboat come back? I mean, they should. Let's be honest. But can they fight back here? Mama. We've got special commentary by Charlie Squid. He says hello to you all. Sends all his love to you uncles. There we go. Chester Road, they've swung the momentum back their way. Tim Glaspie, he's had a big game.
No way through. This team is on a roll. Croft.
Probably passed the ball a bit early there, Croft. Went straight through that hole and then stopped and passed. There we go.
There to field the kick.
Josh Mansell.
He's held there. Up now. Cuts out a few of his teammates. Cartwright.
Yeah, Bryce Cartwright. What a player he is. Have I told you how much I love him yet? Rhea Hargraves breaks the first tackle. Pulled down from behind.
He surges forward. Still a couple of tackles up their sleeve.
Oh, don't cry. Sorry, Charlie's just headbutted my elbow. But he's right, aren't you? Fifth tackle.
Kicks.
He's booted that downfield straight to Tedesco. Look at that. He's a special player, Tedesco. God love him for the New South Wales Blues. We all love him.
Glasby.
Regan Campbell Gillard.
Hands away. Alawira Naila.
Hopefully, but no river.
Right, that's the third.
Job Bossy.
Keary.
Ryan Sutton on the field now.
Hands off. Tackle 4.
There's a good pickup too, actually, from the Chester Road Railers.
Downfield. They didn't use all
Oh,
their
is this
tackles.
close to a 40-20? It goes out
Kicks
there.
bounces into touch.
That's a shame, but that was good pressure builder. Aussie Tugboat now get a chance to claw their way back upfield and hopefully get into an attacking position. I've got to say, I think this would be an upset if Chester Road hold on here. Upset indeed. I mean, look, I'll be honest, I went on the air earlier and I did claim that surely Aussie Tugboat are paying $1.03 to win this, but as it turns out, Matt Lodge, I don't know how that wasn't a knock on. $1.03 favourites to win, but Chester Road, they've come out in game 1 of their season and played outstanding. Currently leading 12-6. Can they hold on? Can they hold on? 5th tackle, 40 out.
There's the punt. Great step.
Oh, straight for the ankle tap again. He doesn't do that, and nobody's catching Tedesco there.
He's held there. Held 2. Keary. Good step.
Jordan Rapana's through. Oh, good tackle. I will get my paperwork in order to be able to tell you who the fullback was. Off the top of my head, I'm not sure. I'm sure James is screaming it at his phone right now. 5th tackle. The Railers, they've just put plenty. Oh, Twister. No, that's Sevo. The Railers have put plenty of pressure on Aussie Tugboat in this second half. Matt Lodge. Oh, he's going to go all the way. He's going to go all the way. No, he's not. Gets the offload, but puts his team in a position to attack. He'll go close to being man of the match. Josh Mansour now. They're 10 out and they're attacking. Can they get across the line? Maria Hargraves pulled down. 2 minutes. Oh, driven backwards. Last tackle.
Loops it over the top. Cut right. Kicks this very high.
Aussie tugboat. Oh, he's knocked it back. But he can't get it away. That's a handover. And the Railers will take a hit up. They'll probably end up taking 2. Oh, rotator cuff tear to Fafita. That's a huge loss for the Chester Road Railers. David Fafita has picked up a rotator cuff tear. They'll take the win, but at a huge cost. Huge cost. Anyway, that's game number 2 of Wednesday night football. The Chester Road Railers knocking off Aussie Tugboat 12-6. Man of the match was Josh Hodson. I don't recall saying him much at all. James Tedesco right up there. And then Luke Keary, the 1-2-3. Anyway, guys, once again, it's been a pleasure. I look forward to tomorrow night, Thursday night football, to round out the round 1. Take care of yourselves. Who have we got tomorrow? We've got the Muffin Stuffers versus Farabarras and Lord Farquaad versus Mamba Out. Let's look forward to it. Take care. Thank you for listening yet again. Muchly appreciated.